All right, let's take a look at the highlights from this game and show you how it ended up being a Toledo Walleye victory. Let's go back to the first period. Coach Watson talked about it there. Loved his first period, and rightfully so. Toledo was the better team all throughout that first 20 minutes.
10 more shots than Atlanta had, plus you had a solid goal. I mean, a couple goals for Toledo in that first period. After having 5 days away from the game, that is what you wanted to see out of them, coming out strong, just like Coach Watson said. And if they had maintained that throughout the rest of the game, who knows? It could have been quite a different in-game score-wise. But
no question about it. Great pass, Brandon Hawkins. Boy, we saw that a lot tonight, finding Matt Barry on the doorstep. Welcome back, Matt Barry. Goal and 2 assists. He was terrific. Caden Fulcher had to make a few stops in the opening period, but let's face it, Toledo dominated the game early on. They nearly scored there, another lacrosse-style goal, but Chris Nell was ready for that. He was a busy netminder, and then Mitchell Hurd finding the back of the net on a power play. Toledo had a 3-0 lead in this game. Things look great at that point.
Oh, yeah. And again, Barry getting involved again. A beautiful little quick pass to Hurd there. And then Atlanta getting an opportunity.
They get a little bit of a break, then the turnover, and all of a sudden you get some light. You get a goal. It changes the way the whole game goes forward, and it certainly did for Atlanta. They were a much better team after they got that goal, Claire.
They were, and we've talked about how strong they play in the second period. We saw that tonight. So it really felt like after this Matt Barry try and TJ Hensick follow-up, where you score that goal with less than a minute to play going into that second intermission, it's like, okay, we put a stop to Atlanta's streak of kind of feeling good. They got the goal, and it really looked like it was going to be a different situation in the third, but then that kind of bad luck situation where the puck bounces out of Fulcher and Atlanta takes advantage, and all of a sudden it's a game again.
Yeah, it certainly was. Caden Fulcher, great saves there. Don't forget about that. Remember, we talked about that. That was after it became a 4-3 game. He made the saves there. We said mark them down. If Toledo wins this game 4-3, they ended up winning it 5-3. But boy, the stops just started to pile up for Caden Fulcher in this game. He ends up with 39 saves. The empty netter is awarded to Brady Tomlak, and there's your final scores. We look at our College Advantage stats one final time. 5-3 the final score. The shots ended up being almost even. 43-42 in favor of Toledo.